So while cleaning out my closet to make room for my sister who's visiting from Australia, I've realized I have a lot of pieces of luggage, as you can tell since I've been traveling since 2009. And I figured I'd make a video discussing all the various pieces that I have, why I bought them, why I bought another one to replace them, so why they're good, why they're bad, and kind of just give you my thoughts and opinions on these. That's just basically what this video is going to be. Also, this is not a sponsored video, so none of these luggage companies paid me to make this video. Let's get started. Now this bag starts at the wee beginnings of my travel experience. This is the first piece of luggage I ever bought that my mom just bought for me. The good old American Tourist, your general black bag luggage. There's really nothing that's special about this. I feel like a lot of people, this is their first piece of luggage they own, is like a general black bag of luggage. It worked. I mean, most luggage you buy will work as luggage. Yeah, there's really not much I can say about this bag. It worked to get my stuff from A to B. It wasn't easy to like pull or carry, being only 2 wheels. It was very flimsy, it's not waterproof. And that's why I decided to upgrade into my next bag. This bag is a beast. This is my next large piece of luggage that I bought. Thinking that I was going on a 3-month backpacking trip, I would need a gigantic bag. That is a huge rookie mistake. You do not need a gigantic bag for a 3-month long trip. You actually need a small bag. First off, every time I take this bag, it's overweight, which then made me realize the importance of weight in a bag. So weight is very important because first off, this bag alone weighs quite a bit. I think it's like 7 kilos, 7 or 8 kilos just for the bag. So that's when you're limited to like 30 kilos or 50 kilos, that's already a good chunk of your weight just in the bag itself. So I always got charged overweight fees on this bag. One time it was like $175, other time it was like $135. It's a lot of money to pay for just overweight bags. This is now my moving bag. I do keep it for big moves because if you look inside of it, it is gigantic. It fits a lot of stuff. That is the only real benefit of this bag, is it fits a lot of stuff. So if you're okay with paying the overweight fee, that'll do. It's also like a surfing bag, because you see it's by Billabong. So Billabong, so it's actually like a surfing water sport bag, and it has this magical pocket that keeps your wet stuff from getting the rest of your dry stuff wet. This is actually a very, very useful pocket. I rather enjoyed having this. 2 wheels only on a large rolly bag makes it so difficult to pull. When you fill this bag up, 50 pounds of weight you are pulling on 2 little dinky wheels. That's when I realized the importance of wheels in a piece of luggage. So anyways, I mean, this bag isn't awful. I wouldn't highly recommend it though because it's just super big and super heavy. I've learned to remove myself from the black bag equation because black bags are not a very good color for luggage because everybody has black bags. Like literally this bag is everywhere, everyone has this bag. So that's why I opted for colors in my next bag selection. Literally the only reasoning behind buying this bag was I wanted a colorful bag. I just want a colorful bag. Green is my favorite color. This brand is Atlantic. It did its job. I wouldn't highly recommend it. I mean, this bag has pretty much completely fallen apart. The zipper is broken here. The backs, you can see the protective area is all broken up. This wheel is completely busted. That one's not faring much better. It didn't really stand up to the rigors of Nadine travel. One of the downsides of these types of bags, when picking out your bags, is a huge, big, single pocket. This does not allow for organization. So if you are somebody who wants to organize your bag, and that's pretty important. I mean, if you are packing things in and out for multiple trips, like you're having to take your luggage to multiple destinations, you want something that's easy to pack and unpack. This single compartment just makes you like pile everything on and you have to like unpile. It's not very good for organization. So I don't recommend a single compartment bag if you're looking for luggage. The one good thing these bags are kind of good for is, again, moving bags. So if you are moving to a destination, you just need to like put everything in a bag, take it to the destination, and then pull everything out. It's fine, nothing wrong with that. Now that I've learned through my 3 previous failures of what I want in a bag, we resulted to a bag that I loved for many years, as you can tell by its very stickered and worn appearance. Hard case makes it waterproof and far more durable. We have locks on the side, so built-in locks into luggage, because you notice my previous bags, like including this one, that one, had no built-in locks, so I had to have external locks to lock up my bags. Such a pain in the butt. Such a pain in the butt. Built-in locks, great. Next thing, I got 4 wheels instead of 2. Oh my gosh, makes pulling and pushing so much easier. Now the reason I stopped using this bag was because actually, if you look here, it did eventually break. I mean, no bag is perfect. Clearly the Smiley bag was not quite perfect because it did break, although I'm pretty sure that was the fault of an airline or something. I don't know. I need to upgrade a bit, but this brand is Sweet Suit. That's the brand. It actually is a really good bag. I just used the crap out of it because I used it for a very long period of time. Luggage doesn't last very long with me. We move on to my current luggage bag. This is by Hayes. And it is a little bit bigger than this piece, as you can see. There's different sizes in like heights and width. Like this is 24, this is a 26 inch. You can get 28 inches, I believe this size. No, actually there's bigger than this. I don't have it bigger than that, but that's like the 28. Don't get bigger than that. That is 100 liters, 100 liters. Keep it in that. That is too much. You do not need that. I believe these two are like 70 liters of storage, but this bag is slightly bigger. It expands, which is awesome. Something that the previous Sweet Suit bag did not do. This Hayes bag expands, so I can choose how big I want my bag. Again, 4 wheels, locking, built-in lock, hard case, waterproof, durable. This is a great bag. It will last me until it breaks, and then I will move on to probably a very similar size bag. These are the bags that I recommend if you are looking for a rolling general luggage case. This is the style that I recommend. Backpacks! Now we're gonna move into backpacks. I've had 2 backpacks in my backpacking career. The first one is my Ariel Osprey bag. So this is Osprey bag. It is the Ariel 65, meaning it's a 65 liter bag. Now this bag is a very comfortable bag. It's got amazing padding, good ventilation. It was super, super comfy to wear. If I'm going on hikes, this is a fantastic bag. If I'm backpacking and going on hikes, or I need to carry my bag for long periods of time, this is a fantastic bag. Now some of the downfalls of this bag and why I purchased bag number 2 is because it is only a top loading backpack, meaning that every time I wanted to get something out of this bag, I had to go in from the top and grab it out. So if something was buried deep down in there, it was like impossible. I was constantly packing and unpacking my bag. And when you were moving around a lot, which you generally do when you do like travel trips, this became a huge, huge hassle. Also, it wasn't a locking bag. Like this is your lock. That, a piece of string and clips. So you can kind of lock the clips in, but it wasn't as secure as I'd like it to be. So I wanted something a little bit different. Hence why I upgraded to, this is actually another Osprey bag because like I said, they were so comfortable. It just didn't have some of the features that I wanted. Like opening like a piece of luggage. Woohoo! So actually I have a bunch of stuff from my previous trip in here, but this opens like a normal piece of luggage opens, so it's much easier to pack, it's much easier to get stuff out of, and also as you can see by these little clips there, it locks. So the main compartment is lockable, and that was so important for me. Oh, and there's one other feature that I really, really liked that my previous backpack did not have was in transit, like putting it on a bus or in an airplane, I can pull out this flap that will protect my straps from getting caught or getting ripped or just getting generally airplane dirty because through the conveyor belts it's just really, really gross and stuff. But yeah, so that is why I love this as my new go-to traveling backpack. So this one is the Farpoint 70. So that one is the Farpoint 70, and it actually has a detachable day bag, which, side note, if you guys want to see a day bag collection, let me know down below in the comments, because I can do that. I have a lot of camera bags and a lot of day bags that I can go through. Let me know down below. Carry on luggage. Okay, first off, we've got this carry-on luggage bag. This is a really cute bag. I like it. It's blue, it's colorful. Now this is also by Suit. As you can see, they kind of are in like a matching social media, I guess, theme. You could say it's a pretty decent carry-on. It's got your locks, it's got your hard case, it's got your 2 wheels. I found it's a little bit small because it doesn't expand. Like, that's quite a small size for a carry-on. You can get bigger sizes for your carry-on. So that's, I think, one of the downsides of this bag, that I wish it was slightly bigger. I also wish it had 4 wheels. Even though it's so small, and you're like, oh, it doesn't need 4 wheels. It's so nice to have a bag with 4 wheels. We have the 4-wheel bag. Now this was bought in Rome at like one of the, I think, metro stations, because I needed an extra carry-on bag because I bought too much stuff. This is when I was moving back from London. I just bought too much stuff and I needed an extra carry-on bag. This is Ormai one. I don't really know if that's a brand. Again, this was just some cheap luggage that I bought at the metro station because I just really needed a bag. It's a really cheap piece of luggage. I mean, the lock is busted. The lock on the side's busted. The compartments, like when I open it up, it's already ripped and fraying. I didn't pay very much for it, so I'm not too worried, but there you go. I had to include it in my luggage collection. We have upgraded! So I upgraded into 2 other pieces of carry-on luggage. Now this one is probably my favorite one that I use at the moment. Now these I kind of use interchangeably. They are roughly the same size, even though the Blue Smart bag, so this one's Blue Smart, and this one is the Away bag. The Blue Smart bag, I find, even though it looks slightly bigger, I find it just a little bit smaller in size because it has a lot of like gadgety compartments. It's one of the great things about this bag is it's got a lot of like separate compartments to put electronics like laptops and tablets and phones and chargers. So it's really, really great for that. And it's got like a whole bunch of like phone apps. Well, it has a phone app that can like weigh it and do all that jazz. So it gives you a lot of information about the bag, but the actual space inside I find a little bit small. Both of these bags have USB chargers. That's like the new thing with carry-on bags. None of my check bags have chargers. I don't think there's a point in that. I don't know if they make it. They probably do make charged carry-on bags, but why? Carry-on is what you're gonna be using your electronics with anyway. This one's kind of the bag that I would use more frequently on my trips. It's pretty good. The wheels are good. It's hard case, built-in lock. The only downside of this bag, I find, is that the lock is like, to lock it, it's really awkward. Like these little zippers are really awkward to get into. So what I'm saying is that no bag is ever going to be perfect for all your needs. But at the end of the day, your trip should be about your travels and not about your luggage. Luggage is just an accessory that helps us achieve a more pleasurable trip and journey. Some wise words of wisdom from you, from Nadine. You're welcome. So there you go. There you have it. Woohoo! We've gone through all of the luggage. I hope you enjoyed that little insight into the many years of Nadine's luggage and backpacks throughout my travels. These bags have been to over 50 countries combined. That's a lot of traveling for luggage. So I'll give them all a round of applause and thank them for their contribution to my life. It was very helpful in assisting me. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more travel tips, advice, and other random videos like this, plus travel videos. I do those as well. And I'll see you guys again in a few days' time with another video. Bye!